Hello people, today I'm going to be doing a spoiler thoughts video on Stranger Things Season 4 Volume 1. I'll be doing a full review and we'll be giving a score once Volume 2 is out. I will not be giving a score in this video, I'm just talking about what I saw in the show. I finished the show about a week ago and I just needed really that much time to process because I tried to do this review but I had so much thoughts, so much happened in these 7 episodes because they're mega episodes. I realized I need to think about it, and I can't talk about it without discussing spoilers. So that is your warning. Get off the video if you have not watched Season 4, and I'll give quick thoughts for people who don't want spoilers. It's great, so go ahead and watch it. So yeah, we're getting into spoiler talk now. Okay, so this season, my biggest concern going into it, I'll just say what my biggest concern was and how happy I was that it's my favorite part about this season. The villain, Vecna. I was very concerned about how we were going to handle a very, something with more of a conscience. Well, everything had a conscience in the Upside Down, but something that's smart in the Upside Down, something that thinks like human, something that looks like a human, like a scary looking, well, all of them are scary looking, but it's scarier when you have something that's a lot smarter than a Demogorgon that just acts off instinct. So to have Vecna, I was a little concerned, how are you going to do with the more human side of the Upside Down? And it handled it perfectly. I could have not asked for a better handling of this villain. This is the best villain the show has seen. It's my favorite villain of the show, and I am very excited to see what they do with these last 2 episodes. Because episode 7 ends quite on the reveal when they connect it all to Eleven's past, to what's happening right now with the origins of his existence, the mystery, all of it combined very well in the final episode. But I also want to talk about episode 4. Because wow, episode 4 is my favorite of the bunch so far. Episode 7 is right behind it, but episodes 4 and 7 were the standout episodes. If you've been on Twitter, you know this by now. But episode 4 has so many great sequences, and episode 7 as well has a lot of great sequences. But I will say, the shorthand storyline with this is definitely the Will, Jonathan, and Mike storyline. And I've never been the biggest fan of the Mike character, so I don't mind him getting sidelined because I honestly find him quite annoying. Jonathan, he's been okay, but I've been fairly frustrated what they've been doing with Will Byers these last couple seasons because Noah Schnapp proved that he can act in Season 2. He gave a phenomenal performance in Season 2 as they're getting the shadow monster out of him. And Season 3, he just became the kid who touched his neck and said, "Oh, guys, he's here, we gotta go now." In this season, he's the character, he's like, am I gay? And they're hinting at it so much, it's becoming a little annoying to the fact that it feels like they're just kind of like baiting into the fan base, saying, kind of hinting at it, but they're never gonna do it. And I'm fine with Will being gay. I'm 1000% fine with that. I don't care either way. What bothers me is that that's all his character is right now. It's all his character is, because it's just the only thing to it. I felt like everything I saw of Will is just a gay tease, because he's like doing this thing for Mike or whatever, or this painting, or it's becoming so one note with Will in each season after Season 2. It's the one note, he keeps on pressing the one note through the whole season. And I just want a little bit more dynamics with him, because Jonathan, they made him the pothead, which I thought that was funny, and we added a new character, the guy with the long hair. I'm sorry, I don't know any of his new character's name except for Vecna, but there's a lot of added characters. A lot of them were funny, and we also have another storyline, obviously, with Eleven, and we dive into her past. And I really like everything that they're doing with that. It's just, it feels like what they did with Season 2, just kind of having her off on the side. Obviously, it's a lot better than what they did with that one episode in Season 2. But there's a lot of storylines that feel very separated, and I would prefer some things to be tied a little bit closer to what we're doing, because there's so many storylines, and none of them are not intriguing. It's just, it feels like some storylines should be getting more, some are getting too much, and yeah. But the standout this season, I thought, is Dustin. I don't remember the actor's name, but he did a phenomenal job. He played into what people loved about him in the first couple seasons. Because I remember when the show first started, people were loving his character. In Season 3, he kind of lost something But season 4, he's got it back. He's the lovable Dustin that we've seen a million times. And I also really love what they've been doing with Lucas's character, because he's like torn between, I want to be popular, but I don't like the popular people. So it's obviously something a lot of people in that age range go through, and I think it was depicted very well. But obviously, another standout character is Sadie Sync as Max. She's given the best performance out of all the child actors here, and she just did an amazing job with what she was given. The stuff that Max is going through means a lot, because what it also meant for what they were doing with symbolism with mental health and all that was all really, really good. And so her performance was really good as well. Steve, once again, I can't remember the actor's name, he did a great job as well. Even though he isn't in it as much as I thought he would be, he did do a great job, and there's a lot of really funny bits with him. And another thing I really like this season does is that they really kind of like hope that you watch the seasons before you watch this new one, because there's a lot of funny callbacks, particularly because I just got done watching season 3. Again, there's when they bring in that singer at the first episode, it's the one that what's her name? Robin. It's the one that Robin had a crush on, and they made a joke about her sounding like Kermit the Frog. And so to see her come out and sing like Kermit the Frog, it's like good pay. It's good payoff for people that have been with the show such long. This season sprinkled little moments like that where it feels like I've been rewarded for watching the seasons many times, and it doesn't feel like, it feels like, even though it's drastically different than the other seasons, it feels like it just flows together. Because I know sometimes when you watch a series, there's sometimes if you get to a new season, it feels like an oddball and you have to get used to it. This season is different enough to make me go, wow, this is different, but still make it feel like Stranger Things. Another new character that I really liked is the head of the Hellfire Club, and I don't remember his name. I'm not good with names. I don't know the actor's name, but you know what I'm talking about. The guy with the long black hair. He was hysterical. He's one of my favorite characters that were introduced this season, and I can't wait to see more of him if they don't kill him in these last 2 episodes, which I highly doubt, because I think they know that they got something good with him. But yeah, I thought that episode 1 was maybe my least favorite, and that says a lot, because that's still a great episode. There isn't a single dull episode in this series. Another great moment, by the way, I forgot to mention, is the Joyce and Hopper reunion. It was so touching, and Hopper in particularly was written so well this season. From a writing perspective, with Hopper, everything that they did with him was just such a gut punch, and they really did Hopper justice, even though he's so separate than compared to what else is happening this season. And yeah, I'm sorry if it comes off as rambling. It's just A, the story isn't complete, and B, it's a lot of content. I'm trying to review about 12 hours of content right here and condense it into 7 minutes. It's hard to do that. So yeah, those are just my thoughts on season 4, episodes 1 through 7. Like I said, I'll be doing a full review once the whole season's out. I'm very, very excited. And I'm not going to say where I would rank these, how I would rank this among the seasons yet, but I'll do that once the season's done. I have a vague idea, but I'm not that exact, because the show, to be honest, hasn't really had a bad season. So yeah. Anyways, that's my review, or, well, not my review, but those are my thoughts on Stranger Things episodes 1 through 7. So yeah, comment down below what you guys thought of those episodes. So yeah, like, share, subscribe, and stuff like that, and adios.